Congratulations on purchasing your brand new Chrysler Cirrus, Plymouth Breeze, or Dodge Stratus. It means a lot to us that you've selected a Chrysler Corporation vehicle, and we want to make sure that you understand how the most important features work. Although some of these features may not be included in the particular vehicle you've purchased or the option level you've chosen, most of what you're about to see will provide a better understanding of your car and provide you with helpful operating tips. For your convenience, this video has been divided into 4 color-coded segments, which may be located easily during fast forwarding. The safety and security segment is preceded by a red screen. Popular features, blue. The maintenance segment, yellow. And additional features, green. The child restraint system operating instructions, for example, are found in the safety and security segment. Simply fast forward until you see the red screen, and the child restraint system subject will follow shortly. For reference, a convenient guide to most of the video's content is listed on the back cover of the tape box. Now, sit back and enjoy the program. Your car's adjustable front shoulder belts have been designed to accommodate people of different heights. Remember, always wear your seat belts and make yourself comfortable. You can do that by making some simple shoulder belt adjustments. To raise or lower your shoulder belt, you use this button. It's a one-handed operation and, as you can see, very easy to accomplish. And now, when you move your seat back and forth, the belt moves with you. It isn't tightening up as you move. By the way, your vehicle's most important safety features are standard seat belts, along with the driver and passenger airbag system, which are part of your total safety system. You've probably heard a lot about airbag safety recently. While airbags save lives and are very effective supplemental safety devices, they can cause harm in extremely rare circumstances. Your new vehicle is equipped with the next generation of airbags, which are certified to the new federal regulations that allow less forceful airbags. To best reduce the chances of airbag-induced injuries, all passengers should be buckled properly. As a reminder, your vehicle is equipped with new warning labels on the sun visor. These labels provide a clear reminder of potential airbag dangers and suggest the best way to keep all passengers, especially children, safe. Children 12 and under can be killed by the airbag. The back seat is the safest place for children. Never put a rear-facing child seat in the front. Sit as far back as possible from the airbag. Always use seat belts and child restraints. Everyone in your vehicle needs to be buckled up at all times, and that certainly includes children. The available integrated child safety seat you may have purchased with your vehicle provides safety for children over 1 year old and weighing from 20 to 66 pounds. It also offers convenience for you. This model year, integrated child safety seats are found in several Chrysler Corporation vehicles, and they include a 5-point harness, similar to those used by race car drivers and airplane pilots. Although yours may differ slightly from the one shown here, its design and operation are similar. To use the integrated child safety seat, first gently take hold of the top center of the rear seat cushion, and then lower the seat cushion. Before placing the child in the seat, add slack to the shoulder belts. Pull the black seat belt release strap firmly. At the same time, pull both shoulder belts through the slots in the seat back. Separate the halves of the shoulder belt clip and determine the correct shoulder belt slot height. Select the nearest slots at or above the child's shoulders. To adjust the slot height position, peel back the lower edge of the head pad and move the belt into the middle position. Then redirect the belt into the upper or lower position, being careful not to twist the belt. If the child's shoulders are above the upper shoulder belt position, the child should use the adult seat belts instead of this child seat. Finally, place the child into the seat and put a shoulder belt over each shoulder. Insert both seat belt latch plates into the buckle and pull up on them to make sure that they're firmly latched. Fasten the 2 halves of the shoulder belt clip together and place it 2 or 3 inches below the child's chin. Then pull the gray tabbed belt firmly until the shoulder belts are tight against the child's shoulders. You shouldn't be able to fit more than 2 fingers between the shoulder belts and the child's chest. To release the 5-point restraint system, separate the halves of the shoulder belt clip Then push the red release button in the buckle. Push the shoulder belts to the side and remove the child from the seat. For more detailed information, please refer to the owner's manual supplement that was provided with the integrated child safety seat in your vehicle. Infants less than 1 year old should be carried in a rearward-facing add-on child seat, used only in the rear seat. Never install rearward-facing child seats in any front passenger seating position. The deploying airbag could strike the seat and cause severe or fatal injury to the infant. You'll find operating recommendations in your owner's manual and on the driver and passenger sun visors. Read these recommendations thoroughly before placing an add-on child seat in any seating position. Also, read the manufacturer's instructions included with your child seat for correct installation.
The available anti-lock braking system, or ABS, is designed to provide you with greater control of your vehicle even in unfavorable braking circumstances. ABS prevents wheel lockup and provides the driver with dependable braking performance. By preventing wheel lockup, ABS helps the driver maintain traction, which improves steering control and directional stability. ABS works differently than conventional brakes by automatically pumping the brakes for you during severe braking conditions or when braking on slippery surfaces. So their performance takes a little bit of getting used to. But always remember that ABS works best when you let it do its job. Just press firmly on the brake pedal and let ABS do the pumping. You should never pump the pedal yourself, because manual pumping makes ABS less effective. When the ABS activates, you'll feel the brake pedal pulsate and you'll hear this noise. These are signs that your ABS is working as designed to help you stop more effectively. Just press the brake down firmly and let ABS do the work. If at any time the yellow ABS light remains lit, the system is warning you that it may not be functioning properly. You should take your vehicle to your authorized dealer immediately to have the problem serviced. Even without ABS, your standard braking system will continue to function. Each vehicle comes with a standard rear door child protection lock system to provide a safer environment for small children. This safety feature prevents rear seat occupants from opening the doors from the inside. When safety locks are engaged, doors will only open from the outside. To engage the safety locks, simply open the rear doors and push this lever down. To disengage the lock and to permit the doors to open from the inside, just lift the lever. Remember, if you ever find that a rear door will not open from the inside, it's almost certainly because the child protection lock has been engaged.
If your car is equipped with power door locks, you should know that they're programmed to automatically lock whenever vehicle speed exceeds 15 miles per hour. If you're not interested in this feature, it can be deactivated. Please refer to your owner's manual for step-by-step instructions. If your car has a vehicle theft alarm, the driver can unlock all the doors at once. Turning the key to the unlock position once will unlock the driver's door only. Turning it twice will unlock all 4 doors.
If your car is equipped with the personal security system, pressing either of 2 buttons on the transmitter allows you to lock or unlock your car doors and turn on interior lights from as far away as 23 feet. Pressing the unlock function on your transmitter once allows you to unlock just the driver's door. Pressing it a second time unlocks all the doors. And in an emergency situation, keyless entry can become a very important personal security system, which gives you even more options. When you press and hold the panic button, your keyless entry system becomes a panic alarm. Your car's headlights will flash, the horn will sound, the driver's door only will unlock, and interior lights will be illuminated. To shut off the alarm, simply press the panic button again. If necessary, you can drive your car with the alarm still on, and when you reach a speed of 15 miles per hour, the alarm will end. Or after 3 minutes, if you haven't taken any other action, the alarm will simply shut itself off. This system is not a theft alarm, but your car may have one of those as well.
Your car may be equipped with a factory-installed vehicle theft alarm, which monitors the doors, ignition, and trunk key cylinder for unauthorized operation. If something or someone triggers the alarm, the horn will sound, interior and headlights will flash, and the engine will be immobilized for a preset time or until you disarm the system. Here's how you set your vehicle's alarm. Remove the keys from the ignition. Using the power door lock switch, your key, or the keyless entry transmitter, close and lock all doors. The system will be armed after 16 seconds have passed. You will then see the security light in the cluster flashing slowly. That tells you the system has now been activated. If after 16 seconds the security light has not begun to flash, check your owner's manual for guidance. To disarm the system, simply unlock the front door. If the horn sounds 3 times, you'll know the alarm has been set off and you should check your vehicle for tampering. If your car does not have a factory-installed alarm, you can add one from Mopar Accessories that has been fully tested and is guaranteed to be 100% compatible with your vehicle's electrical system, unlike some aftermarket alarms. See your dealer for details.
Always make sure that your rear view and side view mirrors are properly set before driving. Note that the rear view mirror pivots at 2 points, at the bottom and the top of the support. This allows you to adjust the mirror's location as well as its angle. Taller drivers may want to take advantage of the upper adjustment to raise the level of the mirror. The manual seat height adjuster allows you to move the driver's seat to the position you find most comfortable. A telescoping handle is located near the floor at the left front of the driver's seat. To adjust the seat height, simply grasp the handle by the knob on its front, pull forward, and easily move it up or down until you've found the desired position. Release the handle. The seat locks at the position you've chosen, and the control lever automatically retracts to its storage position. Never adjust the seat while your vehicle is moving. You could lose control and be injured, so only adjust the seat when parked.
Your car's adjustable steering column is designed to be set and left in a comfortable driving position, not moved each time you enter or exit the vehicle. To adjust the column, just press and hold down on the lever located below the turn signal control on the left side of the steering column. You can then move the column up and down until you find your most comfortable position. Then raise the lever and lock the column firmly in place. Never try to change your steering wheel's position while driving. Adjust the column only while your vehicle is stopped. And be sure the lever is back in place and the wheel locked before driving. The functions concentrated in your new vehicle's 2 control stalks have been carefully designed to put important features where you can most easily access them. They're at fingertip length on either side of the steering wheel column, and all can be conveniently operated. The multifunction lever or stalk on the left controls turn signals, headlights, fog lights, and panel dimming. A light up or down touch activates the turn indicators, and their solid sound and precise display are designed to remind you that they are operating. To activate your headlights, rotate the knob at the end of the left stalk. The headlight switch has 3 positions: off, park, and headlights. To operate your headlight high beams, just pull the stalk toward you. Even when your headlights are not on, you can flash the high beams by pulling the stalk toward the wheel and then releasing it. If your car has a remote entry key fob, it also has a built-in headlamp time delay system for nighttime convenience. To use it, turn the ignition off first and then switch the headlamps off. The headlamps will remain lit for 90 seconds. If you don't want to use the time delay feature, simply turn the headlamps off before switching the ignition off. The headlamps will immediately go out. If the headlamps are on, you can easily check to see that the time delay is working by glancing at the car's parking and tail lamps. If they are not lit, but the headlamps are, you know the time delay system is working. You'll find the instrument panel dimmer control on the inner ring of the stock. If you drive with lights on during daylight hours, you can use this feature to bring panel lights up to their full brightness. If your car is equipped with fog lights, they can be activated by turning on your low beam headlights and pulling outward on the knob at the end of the stock. You'll also see this light in the instrument cluster, which tells you your fog lights are operating. And in case you forget, there's a lights on reminder. It's a chime which sounds when you open your car door. The horn is located in the center of the steering wheel. No need to take your hands from the wheel to use it. Pushing anywhere on the perimeter or pad face activates a center blow switch, which causes the horn to sound. You'll find a windshield wiper and washer command switch on the control lever to the right of the steering wheel column. Turn on wipers by rotating the knob on the end of the lever. There are 4 positions: off, intermittent, low, and high. Intermittent has 6 speeds. To use the windshield washer feature, pull the stock toward you. Pulling down and releasing the right control lever starts the convenient mist wipe for a single wiping action. To keep your wipers in top operating order and avoid possible damage to the wiper assembly, remember to remove snow and ice buildup that might prevent the blades from returning to the off position. Your hazard flasher switch is located on the top of the steering column. To turn it on, depress and release the flasher switch. To turn it off, depress and release the flasher switch again. The switch for your new car's dome light has 3 positions. You must leave the switch in the middle position for lights to come on when you open your car's doors. The interior lights have a fade to off feature. When you close the last vehicle door, the interior lights will gradually fade out.
All instruments and controls are clearly visible through the steering wheel of your new vehicle. Odometer and trip odometer information are shown in a one-line electronic display. Your odometer shows the total distance you've driven your vehicle. Your trip odometer, which you set yourself, records the distance you've traveled on individual trips. This button, located just to the right of the lighted display, permits easy switching of functions. Just press and release the button to change the display from odometer to trip odometer. The word trip will appear when you've moved to this mode. To reset the trip odometer, briefly press and hold the button. Press and release the trip button a second time to return to the odometer. And your trip message center also gives you an added measure of safety. If a door is still open when you begin to move your car, the word door will replace the odometer display and a chime will sound once. Close the door and the previous display reappears. Each time you restart your car, the odometer or trip odometer will appear in the same mode that it was last in before you turned off the ignition. To change the modes, just press the trip button. The instrument cluster also includes a number of warning lights designed to alert you to important vehicle conditions. These warning lights will briefly appear when you start the vehicle to check the bulbs and circuits. If they reappear while driving, the vehicle may require service. The seatbelt lights remind you and your passengers to buckle up before driving, along with a chime if you've forgotten to do so. The airbag light alerts you to a potential problem with the airbag system. If the charging system light appears, the battery may be discharging. Have the vehicle serviced immediately. The brake warning light indicates either that the parking brake is on or that the system is low on fluid. The engine temperature warning light appears when coolant temperature is too high. If it appears, check the temperature gauge. The pointer should normally be in the middle range, although it may read slightly higher under certain conditions. But if the pointer is near the H mark, stop the vehicle and turn off the engine until the vehicle has cooled. The oil pressure light warns of low engine oil pressure. If it appears while driving, stop the vehicle, shut off the engine, and check the oil level. If the ABS, airbag, charging system, engine temperature, or oil pressure warning lights ever remain on, they indicate that your vehicle needs immediate service. See your dealer as soon as possible. Your car's engine computer monitors a number of sensors to ensure that the engine is running at optimum efficiency. When the engine, transmission, and emissions control systems are operating properly, your vehicle will give you top-level performance, optimum fuel economy, and environmentally clean driving. If it detects a problem, the engine computer will turn on the Check Engine Warning lamp and store information to assist your dealer in making quick repairs. Remember that the check engine light will always come on when you start the car, but it should go out after a few seconds. If the check engine light stays on, the vehicle is usually drivable and will not require towing, but see your dealer for service as soon as possible. If your check engine light appears after refueling the car, it could be caused by a loose fuel filler cap. Turn the engine off and check that the cap is fully tightened. Restart the engine and watch the light. If it goes out normally, there's no need to have it serviced. If the check engine light stays on, see your dealer. And if the check engine light ever flashes while you're driving, that indicates a potentially serious problem that could damage your exhaust system's catalytic converter. Have the car serviced immediately. Note that oxygenated fuels, which are used in several states to help the environment, may result in lower performance and reduced mileage. Your new car's electronic speed control can be programmed to take over accelerator operation at speeds above 30 miles per hour. The word cruise appears in the instrument cluster after you've pressed the on-off button. The system is now ready for use. When you've reached your desired speed and pressed the Set Coast button, the electronic speed control system engages and will maintain the speed you've chosen until you are ready to return to manual control. To return to manual control, just press the Cancel button or lightly tap the brake pedal with your foot. If you wish to resume the speed you set earlier, simply press and release the Resume Excel button. You can also turn off the speed control using the On-Off button, but if you choose to do that, you will erase the speed you've set from the system's memory. You'll quickly discover the solid comfort delivered by your car's air conditioning and heating system. You can easily balance the temperature as well as the amount and direction of the air circulating throughout your new vehicle. And this system operates with a refrigerant that is environmentally friendly. The rotating airflow control dial is located on the left side of the temperature controls. The airflow increases as you turn the dial clockwise and decreases when you rotate it back. To start air conditioning in your car, first turn on the fan, then press this button, and a green light will appear to let you know the system is operating. To turn off air conditioning, just press the button again. Located next to the airflow control is the mode control dial. By turning the pointer on this dial, you can choose the airflow pattern that best suits you. Just move the pointer to the graphic you see on the face of the dial, and the system will divert air to your car's instrument panel, floor, or windows. Remember, too, whenever you select these three positions, air is also directed to the rear seat passengers through vents located under the front seats. Your car has a rear window electric defroster. To start the defrost process, press once on the button located in the center of the mode control. If your vehicle has heated side view mirrors, they will also be activated. With defrost on, a yellow light appears in the mode control button to let you know the system is operating. The defroster will turn off automatically after 10 minutes, but if you wish, you can stop it yourself by pushing the button again. The temperature control dial is located next to the mode control. Turn the knob into the blue area for cooler temperatures and the red area for warmer. Last is the circulation control. Use this control to choose between outside air or recirculation of air inside your car. Turn the knob fully clockwise for outside air or fully counterclockwise to recirculate. Although you won't use recirculation often, it can be temporarily useful for cooling your vehicle in very hot or humid weather and blocking outside odors or dust. Please remember to return to outside air because continuous use of the recirculate mode can make the inside stuffy and can lead to fogging. On a sunny day, the interior of any parked closed vehicle can become extremely hot. To maximize your comfort, park in the shade whenever you can. In very hot sunny weather, use the sun visors and leave the windows open slightly if it's safe to do so. For the quickest possible cool down on a hot day, lower the rear windows, turn on the AC, set the circulation control to draw fresh air in through the panel vents, and set the fan speed on high. Once the hot air has been expelled from the car, close the windows. If the outside air is humid, you can then cool the vehicle better by switching the airflow to recirculate for a while.
Your new car is equipped with one of Chrysler's fine sound systems, an AM/FM stereo radio, AM/FM stereo radio with cassette tape player, a premium AM/FM stereo radio with CD player, or a premium AM/FM stereo with a cassette player which has CD changer controls on the faceplate. We encourage you to take a few moments in the car to familiarize yourself with the audio system controls using the instructions provided in your owner's manual. Among other things, you'll find the procedures for setting the clock and taking advantage of the 2 radio station presets per button. The premium cassette radio has built-in controls for an optional factory CD changer, which fits just below the heater controls. See your dealer for details if you did not order this factory option. If the CD changer has not been installed, CD operations printed on the radio's faceplate should be ignored. Radio reception can naturally change as your location and distance from the station transmitter varies, along with the proximity of possible sources of interference. If you experience problems receiving your favorite radio station, try other stations before returning to the dealer to have the radio serviced. You may also find that lowering the treble helps reduce any excessive interference noise. Under normal circumstances, there's no need to remove the antenna. It's been engineered to withstand the rigors of car washes, for example. Just below the temperature controls, you'll find a 12-volt power outlet. This outlet is direct to the battery and has power available even with the ignition off. An optional lighter element and ashtray may have come with your car. If not, your dealer can provide you with them for a nominal charge. The ashtray installs in the passenger side cup holder and can be easily removed for cleaning. If your car is equipped with power windows, the driver's window switch includes a one-touch auto down feature that makes operation a breeze. To use it, push the auto button rearward until you feel that it's moved past the detent position. Then release it. The window will open all the way. You can stop the window at any time by pressing the button again in either direction. You're also able to open the driver's window without using the auto down feature. Just pull the auto button rearward, but not all the way back, until the window starts moving. In addition, a lockout button is located just above the power window controls. When the lockout button is pushed in, the passengers cannot raise or lower their windows. To release the lockout, simply press the lockout button again.
You'll find there are 2 convenient ways to open the trunk for your new car. One way is to use the key. In addition, there's a remote trunk lid release inside the car. It's within easy reach of your left hand and is located next to the driver's seat.
For additional storage room, the rear seat back can be folded forward. From inside the car, pressing the release button on the rear shelf releases the seat back. This button must be locked with the master key to secure the trunk. Very convenient, but just to be safe, your new car comes equipped with a backup trunk locking system to give you an added sense of security. An override lever is built into the trunk. Before you close the trunk, push down on this override lever and that will deactivate the inside remote trunk release. Just move the lockout lever up to restore the remote trunk release feature. In addition to your regular ignition key, you'll find a valet key. When someone else parks your car, you can protect valuables in the trunk by setting the trunk override lever and then giving the valet key to that person. The valet key will operate only the car doors and the ignition. Only your master key will open the trunk and the seat back release button.
Now, let's look at some basic maintenance points you should be aware of. When refueling, do not attempt to top off the tank after the pump automatically shuts off. Your fuel system has been designed to give a full tank without the need to top off. Topping off may result in fuel spillage. Also, after filling, be sure to tighten the fuel cap until you hear it click to avoid activating the malfunction indicator light. Fuses for many of your car's accessories are located behind an access panel at the left side of the instrument panel. If you must replace a fuse, be sure to use one of the same amperage. You'll find instructions and specifications in your owner's manual. In addition to the power accessory fuses located inside the car, there's an under-hood fuse box which contains electrical relays and fuses related to vehicle operation. They can be identified by the label on the underside of the cover. In order to reach the underhood fuse box and other service items, you'll have to release two separate latches to open the hood. The first latch is found under the left side of the instrument panel. The second latch is under the front center edge of the hood. Simply lift the latch, raise the hood, and place the prop rod in the specified slot to keep the hood raised. Here is another view of the second latch and its operation.
The battery is stored in a compartment in front of the left front wheel. That location keeps your battery away from the engine heat for improved battery life. It also means better protection from the possibility of theft. You'll find remote positive and negative battery connections in the engine compartment. As you can see, they are clearly marked and easy to reach. Your owner's manual has more information on battery service and emergency starting.
You'll find the most common underhood service points identified with bright yellow markings. Refer to your owner's manual for the exact locations and specifications. Many fluid levels can be checked visually. These include the washer fluid, engine coolant, and brake fluid. You should ensure that these fluids are between the markings on the outside of their reservoirs. Checking your oil, power steering, and transmission fluid requires a little more work. Consult your owner's manual to find exactly where and how to add these important fluids. The owner's manual also provides recommended maintenance schedules. Under normal use, the first scheduled service is at 7,500 miles, where vehicles subjected to severe use should have the first service performed at 3,000 miles. Your manual explains the difference between normal and severe use. If you need to change a flat tire, be sure to properly position the scissors jack so that it fits in the notch provided in the rocker panel. You'll find instructions located on the spare tire cover and in more detail in your owner's manual. Your car is covered by the Customer One Care Plan, a bumper-to-bumper limited warranty. At no additional cost, this warranty covers the vehicle against defects for 3 years or 36,000 miles, whichever comes first. See your warranty information booklet for details. The Customer One Care Plan also provides you with roadside assistance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for 3 years or 36,000 miles. Roadside assistance covers many items not included in the 336 warranty, such as if you accidentally lock yourself out, if you need a jump start, if you're out of gas, if you have a flat tire, or if you need towing. Finally, your vehicle is also protected against outer body panel rust-through for 5 years or 100,000 miles. See your warranty information booklet for more information about these limited warranties and roadside assistance. Some cars are equipped with the auto stick feature, which provides the convenience of an automatic transmission with the added control of a manual. For fully automatic operation in all 4 gears, what you're used to from an automatic transmission, place the shift lever in the drive position. The instrument cluster will display D when the transmission is in automatic mode. To obtain the added shift control of auto stick mode at any time while driving, place the shift lever into the AS position. You don't need to lift your foot off the accelerator. The transmission will now remain in the current gear until you adjust it. Pulling the lever toward the driver will trigger a downshift. Pushing it toward the passenger will trigger an upshift. The instrument cluster will display the gear you're currently in with the numbers 1 through 4. There are times when the AutoStick's sophisticated electronics will make shift decisions that you haven't requested for convenience, durability, or to enhance your driving control. For example, AutoStick will automatically downshift to first gear when the vehicle is stopped. AutoStick will let you start out in first, second, or third gear. Starting in second or third can be helpful during snowy or icy conditions. Fourth gear is available only at speeds of 17 miles per hour and higher. AutoStick may downshift from fourth to third under certain conditions to ensure good performance. AutoStick will automatically upshift when engine speed reaches 6,300 RPM to protect against excessive engine speed. For the same reason, AutoStick will ignore downshifts into second or first gear that would overspeed the engine. Electronic speed control can be used whenever AutoStick is in third or fourth gear. Speed control will deactivate if first or second gear is selected. Finally, AutoStick will default to the automatic mode if the powertrain overheats or a malfunction occurs. When the transmission is in AutoStick mode, you control your shift patterns, so some of your shifts may feel different than what you're used to from automatic mode.
Your car may feature the innovative HomeLink system, a universal programmable transmitter which can emulate the signal of your garage door transmitter, an estate gate, a lighting or security system, anything triggered by today's commonly used handheld radio transmitters.
Before programming your HomeLink transmitter, check to see that all persons and equipment are clear of the garage door or power-operated gates.
To program the system, locate the 3 buttons on the sun visor. Hold the end of your handheld transmitter against the bottom surface of the HomeLink transmitter so that you can still see the red light. Using both hands, push and hold both the handheld transmitter button and the HomeLink button you wish to program. Continue to hold both buttons down until you see the red light on the HomeLink transmitter flash, first slowly, then rapidly. This could take up to a minute or more. After the light starts to flash rapidly, you may release the buttons. The rapid flash means that HomeLink has successfully learned to match the signal of your handheld transmitter. You can now use HomeLink instead of your handheld transmitter by simply pressing the trained button. You may also train the other 2 buttons to perform other tasks, to open another garage door or gate, or with an available auxiliary kit, to activate a home lighting or security system. To erase any previously trained frequencies, simply hold down buttons 1 and 3 for about 20 seconds until the red light begins to flash. This will erase all 3 channels, allowing you to retrain each one as desired. If you have further questions about the HomeLink system, consult the owner's manual or call 1-800-355-3515, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to speak to a technical assistance representative.
Your car may feature a factory-installed power sunroof, which offers 3 different settings. You'll find the controls for the sunroof located just behind the map lights. When you press the Open button, an Auto Express feature will quickly open the sunroof to its full open position. If you want the sunroof to be only partially open, press Open and then press either the Open or Close button to stop it. Pressing the Vent button will tilt the rear edge of the sunroof upward to act as a vent. Your sunroof also comes with an additional benefit, a sunshade, which can be moved into any position when the sunroof is closed or in the vent position. Now that you've learned more about the outstanding features of your new car, you're probably anxious to take it out for a spin. Once again, congratulations on owning your brand new Chrysler Cirrus, Plymouth Breeze, or Dodge Stratus. And remember, be sure to always buckle up.